sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. And I've already pre-shuffled the cards before we started, so I didn't have to waste a lot of time doing that. So we're going to kick it off with the person that's on your mind for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. So this person is deep down, they're feeling like shoulda, woulda, coulda energy. If this is a new person for you, then I would say that's what they're tied to outside of you. But if this is someone you've already dealt with, this person on your mind, they're deep down feeling this energy, wanting to fix something that can't be fixed, feeling like they want to fix the spilled milk, crying over that. They're trying to come out of this energy of feeling abandoned, but the way they're doing it is not a good idea. The way they're trying to find their happiness, with the Sun card being here, is through the Seven of Cups. Through trying to find someone to replace you, basically. That's the energy. They're like, well, since Taurus isn't around to fulfill me anymore, I'm going to come out of the cold by picking another cup to fulfill me, and then I can be happy with the Sun card. But that's not a good way to look at it, but that's just what they're doing currently. The person on your mind is trying to go out and find someone to replace you, and it's probably not working, but they're doing that because they feel abandoned by you and they're wanting to overcome that feeling of abandonment. How do you feel about this person? The Emperor popped out. So you may feel like this person is kind of like my way or the highway energy. If you don't do how they want, then they're pretty much not worth being around, basically. I just feel like that is why the Emperor. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like if it's not going their way, they're not going to put any energy towards it. My way or the highway. Definitely. That's the kind of energy I feel. So they will work on it if it's going the way they want it to go. If it's not, they're going to pull out completely. They don't give like their part and then you give their part, your part, and meet in the middle. They're not in that kind of energy, or that's the way you feel about them. That's the way you see them. How does this person see Taurus? How does this person perceive Taurus? The Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like you want to build a solid foundation with them, or you may be trying to build a solid foundation somewhere, like as far as with a new job or a new life with Three of Pentacles in the upright. But the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, they feel like you don't have your priorities in order, that you're not very grounded. Because the Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse, maybe that you're a little bit unbalanced. I'm not saying that's the truth. I'm just saying that's what they see. That's what they perceive you as. It doesn't have to be the truth. It doesn't really matter. But they see you as the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, trying to build a solid foundation somewhere else, or that you could build one with them. But the problem is you're not very grounded. You don't have your priorities in order, basically. They probably see you that way because you don't actually agree with all of the way they see things, with their Emperor, their way or the highway. Since you don't agree with everything and you don't want it to be exactly like they want it, and a Taurus is a fixed sign anyway. So whoever this person is, it could be an Aries because the Emperor card. It doesn't have to be, but just someone that is kind of stubborn too. It's just, that's not good energy to come up against a Taurus, in my opinion. But so let's see. The most likely outcome, let's pull that. The most likely outcome between you two. The King of Swords in the reverse. So the most likely outcome right now with what's going on between you two, if you two did try to communicate or come together, it could pop off in some bitterness / argument, because the King of Swords is in the reverse. That's someone that speaks truth but does it to the detriment of the other person, basically. So it's like you use the truth to hurt people. That's what will happen if you and this person try to, with the energy you and this person are throwing at this connection currently, that's what will happen if you and this person try to get together. You will use whatever truth you can to cut the other person with that sword, basically. All right. How does this person feel about you? Let's just go ahead and get the way, even if it is, that's the most likely outcome. Let's just see what their feelings are towards you. The Magician, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Cups reversed. So they feel like they need to take a break from this right now. I feel like they need to. Ten of Swords is underneath the bottom, so they probably could feel some betrayal. That's where it could come into that whole. I said they were feeling abandoned in the beginning, you know. So it's like they have a betrayal feeling only because you're not conforming to their my way or the highway perspective of the situation. You're not going along with that. So since you're not doing that, they have love, but they're going to hold it back with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So that's their basic feelings. Four of Swords, taking a break from this. They feel like they need to take a break from this. And they feel like they need to try to manifest something somewhere else. That's the same thing that came out in the beginning. They feel like they can get another cup from somewhere else with the Seven of Cups in the upright to fulfill or soothe their abandonment feelings from this. So even though they do have emotions, they are like withholding it from you. They're staying closed off intentionally. They're intentionally closing off their emotions currently. So that could be why if you and this person try to get together, I wouldn't advise it right now because both people's energy is going to sprout off into this bitterness and arguments. All right, so for the rest of this, we're going to do like a little spread for what could be coming around for Taurus people that don't have any person on their mind specifically. And we're going to get some oracle cards at the end. For Tauruses who don't have anyone on their mind specifically, what's going on? All right, so there's the Taurus card in the upright. So you got the Hierophant card in the upright, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Wands. I feel like this is saying there could be some kind of person coming in that would actually be a victory and could be commitment with the Hierophant and the Six of Wands. But with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, basically don't allow it to make it where you're not focusing on your healing, your self-care, and that kind of stuff. It could sweep you off your feet, and it could be sudden with that Six of Wands card there, because that's a victory after a battle. So you've been through a lot, you've been by yourself, working on yourself, and then all of a sudden, if this commitment comes in, whoever this is for single people, it may knock you off your balance with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, because it may take you away from your healing. It doesn't have to, as long as you're conscious of it, but I feel like that's what the cards are saying. There could be someone in the upcoming month that comes into your life and pretty much, quote unquote, sweeps you off your feet, so they get you off balance as far as your self-care goes. But if you hear me telling you this, then you can be conscious of it, and then it may not even be a problem. But just don't let a commitment take away from your healing. Let that be your number one priority. Your priority list needs to have you at the very top and all this other stuff, commitment, friends, whatever, underneath that. Basically, I feel like that's saying that. What is the outcome for the single people through the end of the month? I don't know why two of them came out. Four of Pentacles in the reverse and Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like you're kind of like, the outcome is that you're releasing the idea of becoming committed to someone through the end of the month. It's like you're releasing that desire to even have anyone. And that may be why someone comes in, because that's usually what happens. When we release the desire to even have anyone, that's whenever everyone wants to come in and be with us, because the universe likes to play like that. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. So if you feel like you're at the point of releasing the desire to have anyone in your life and you're focusing only on you, you're starting to love being alone, someone may come in, and the only thing it's saying is to be conscious of the fact that they could pull you off your healing journey and your self-care if you don't pay attention to it. All right, so we're just going to get some, this is Wisdom of the Night Oracle cards. We're going to get like a couple of them and see what wants to come out for Taurus. What was that? Vision, number 8. That's the same exact one that just came out for Aries. I've only used these cards in 2 readings. And that card came out for them too. And I'm going to tell you the same thing I told them, because this is what I feel like in this card. If you have a vision of something that you feel is impossible to accomplish, whatever it is, this is the number 8 at the top of the card. That is a number of abundance. And I feel like it's saying take small steps, plan it out. If you have to write down whatever you have to do to accomplish the vision, take small steps towards it. It doesn't matter if it feels impossible. It's what is needed to get you on whatever path the universe wants to get you on so you can be successful. Even if the vision doesn't end up being completed in the way you have it envisioned right now, if you just start towards that path and you start taking steps in that direction, other doors may open up, and whatever opens up is going to be abundant. That could just be a collective message for everyone during this month. I don't know. But I'm just saying, if you have any kind of vision of something you want to accomplish, but the reason that you're being held back from it is because you feel like it's impossible, go towards it. Take small steps, daily action towards whatever it is, whatever you can do with what you have right now. That 8 of Pentacles energy. Do what you can with what is already around you. Don't let the idea that you don't have enough money to stop you. Don't let the idea that you don't have enough tools or whatever you need to start. Do what you can with what you have, no matter how small it is. And it's going to end up resulting in abundance of some kind. Okay? Let's get one more card for Taurus. Understanding, the number 43. So you could be starting to understand, or if you're not, the universe is asking you to maybe try to understand whatever connection you've been in lately that has been rough or tough or whatever. See how she's got that light around her and stuff? So she could be understanding, the person in this card, what the blessings are in this connection, what you have learned. You can take whatever that is and use it towards whatever vision you have, or just in general in life. And once it produces positive results for you, you'll be able to be thankful for it, no matter how shitty it was in the moment when you experienced it. All right, Taurus, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.